Are we good? Are we good? Can we do this? I don't know. Can we do this? Yes, sir. Please. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what I want to talk about today. I think tomorrow, or we're getting close to 2 days from now, it will be the 4-month anniversary of going off sugar and gluten. I'm about 210. All my shirts are baggy. I got to go buy some new shirts. And I'm down to 5 watches. I'm tormented in a first world kind of problem way between getting the Seiko SBD C051 or the up and coming Seiko SPB077. Lost 35 pounds and I'm happy about that. I'm happy about being off sugar and gluten. I'm going to a funeral this weekend. I'll probably have my first cheat meal in 4 months. Because when you go to funerals, you go to these like family dinner things, and I'm not going to be in a position where I'm going to say, you know what, man, I'm dieting right now. No, I think I'll just eat at this Italian family-style restaurant with my family and not be a stuck-up diet guy. I'm not going to be the stuck-up diet guy at a post-funeral meal. So it'll be my first cheat meal. I'm 210. And I should be happy, but here's the thing, man. Yesterday, my family, we went on a bike ride, a nice Sunday bike ride. Got home and we watched, in the living room, we watched a movie that people said was the greatest movie of last year, called Paddington 2. And not a bad movie. Had some tender moments in it. This little bear, he's running around, he shaves a guy bald, smears marmalade on his head. And the thing is, man, there's this dude in the movie, his name's Hugh Grant, and I hadn't seen him since like the 1990s. And Hugh Grant, man, I say to my wife, is that Hugh Grant? Because he looks like he's really old. He looks like he's like 70. And I go, how old is that dude? So my wife, she has her smartphone with her, and she Googles him, and she says, Hugh Grant is 57. And I'm thinking, wow, that dude is only 1 year older than I am. And I went into this deep depression. I could barely even pay attention to the movie at that point. I'm just thinking, wow, like 57. It's like every day I read in the paper, like celebrities dying in their late 60s and early 70s. And I'm thinking, wow, what do I got, like 12 more years? I mean, this panic sets in, this claustrophobia sets in. And so I've started this no sugar, no gluten diet thing. I have something to tell you guys. It's not going to cure you of all your problems, man. It's not the absolute answer. And I'm one of those human souls who was cursed with the need to find the answer. And I started thinking about that. And there's some people, they're just so full of lust for life. They're just so busy living. They don't think about the answer. They don't need to because they just live so fully. Some of us, we overthink it. We think about the meaning of life, the answer to life too much. And it reminds me of a story that a student from Hong Kong told me. And it reminds me of myself. Check this story out, man. There's this young man, he's at the beach, and he looks up at the sky and he says, God, what's the meaning of life? What's the answer? And God says, son, look at all those rocks here on the coastline. The meaning of life is underneath one of those rocks. You just got to lift them and look underneath them. Eventually you'll find the answer. So the young man, he starts lifting the rocks, lifting and lifting, finds nothing. Years pass. Years and years pass. This dude obediently does what God told him to do. Before he knows it, he's like close to 100 years old. He's about to die. And he's never found the meaning of life underneath any of the rocks. And he looks up at the sky and he says, God, you told me to look under one of the rocks and I would find meaning, and I found nothing. And now I'm going to die. You lied to me. Why? Why, God? And God says, because you're an idiot and I could do it. I couldn't help it. Now go die, dude. And so the guy dies. Great story, because the moral of the story is you can spend your whole life looking under the rocks and forgetting to live. And that's what I want to do more. I want to lift rocks less and live life more. I tried to do it yesterday. I went on a bike ride with my family, watched Paddington 2, saw Hugh Grant, went into a deep morbid depression. But that's all right, man. My spirits are up. I'm down to 5 watches. I should do a state of the collection soon. I'm minimalizing my life. Can I use the word minimalize as a verb? I'm losing weight. I'm getting rid of watches, but that will be interesting to see. But that's my moral of the story. Don't spend your whole life lifting rocks. If you lose weight, if you go off sugar, gluten, if you get your watch collection where you want, it's not going to be the absolute cure-all to your life. You just got to live it more and stop lifting those rocks. All right, any final words you have to tell to the viewers, McMahon? No, I just have, first world problems about, what watch I should get that I told you earlier. And I'm sure that even if I get one and I love it, I'll have some new first world nut job anxiety about the situation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to go sell a watch. I mean, I sold it. I got to go pack it and bring it to the FedEx guy. Until next time, I'm out.